Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Let me get a radio check if you can hear me. If you're ready for today's flight, let me get those airplane emojis in the chat. You know what? I'll accept some Christmas tree emojis if you got them as well. Yeah. While you guys do that, we'll start to walk around. Guys, welcome back. It's your boy Blue. This is X-Plane 12 today, and we are checking out the brand new release, the surprise release of the LevelUp 737NG. And we're currently in JFK, and we're flying down to a brand new version of Atlanta. So a lot of new, shiny new things on today's flight. Some nice Christmas presents from the developers of LevelUp and Nimbus Simulations. Super dope, man. Super excited to be back in X-Plane. It's been a little while. This is the 737-900 with the Delta livery in X-Plane. Yes, we are in walk-around mode. This is actually a third-party add-on that came out a long time ago. Let me get the music turned down. A long time ago, before Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 actually released, I picked up a walk-around mode add-on for X-Plane 12 that I got from the X-Plane store. And I was like, you know what? Because I like walking around. I like looking at the finer details of the aircraft. Look at that engine. Looks pretty solid, actually. I have to admit. Go up underneath the wing. But yeah, so I picked it up a while back, and I've been using it ever since. I use it for every plane that I fly. X-Plane still does not have a walk-around mode, but it doesn't need it necessarily. It's not like an essential of flight simulators, and you know, it's just a cool thing to have. You could also use the free cam to do it. But anyways, while we are doing a walk-around, welcome aboard, guys. Walking Fruits in the house. Andrew Aviation is in the house. Cast 5x5, thank you so much, man. Owls, shout out to you, man. I want to say a big shout out to Owls, actually, because thanks to him, I am aware that there's a new version of Atlanta on X-Plane 12. So if you guys are just watching, just tuning into the stream, and you didn't know, like I didn't know, oh, hold on. Camera? I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck walking. Okay, there we go. There is a updated version. The X-Plane 12 Nimbus Simulations Atlanta V2 is now V3, and that just came out like maybe, I don't know, when was it? Owls? Yesterday? Today? I don't know. I just found out like 15 minutes ago. So yeah, that's out. Also, as you can see here, we're looking at, this is not the Zebo. I believe it's still powered by Zebo, but this is the LevelUp. I don't even know who LevelUp is, to be honest with you. I heard a lot about them a long time ago. I think back in X-Plane 11, I want to say. And they used to have, you know, the whole series of aircraft, the 737-700, might be the 600 too. I think the 600, the 737-700, 800, 900, and you get that as well today. Now we have them all updated for X-Plane 12, the latest edition. So we'll hop inside and we'll check out what it has to offer. So here we are in the cockpit. We're going to get the sound or the music turned down and the sound turned up because they're bragging a little bit about the sounds. Now, I have not flown this plane yet. All I've done is install it, install some liveries, and put some camera views in here.
Unable to find view ID 7.
That one doesn't work yet. But yeah, that's all I've done so far in this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and go through my normal 737 startup process, and we'll just see what it's talking about. You know what I mean? Random video editor, welcome back to the stream, and HD in the house. Yes, we're back in X-Plane 12. Yes, also LAX, LA by Short Final Design also came out like yesterday as well. I did update that one. I almost flew there, but I want to fly here because we got some pretty interesting weather out here on the East Coast. So hopefully we'll run into that. Let me make sure we're actually running live weather right now. By the way, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Confirm. Looks like everything is working, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Alright, I don't think I set this camera up right, actually. I need to fix it, but it's okay. I'll do what I gotta do. Alright, we'll start off the ground power. Not bad, not bad. Alright, how do I fly this thing? I've been flying Airbus a lot lately, Phoenix and whatnot, so I feel like every time I hop in a 737, it's been after like a hiatus on Airbuses for a bit. All right, we'll get a battery on though. I know we gotta do that, but the cap sounds looking pretty good, or sounding. Sounds are sounding pretty good so far. We'll pop on that that fuel pump there, and Logo lights, sure. Position steady lights, yeah. We'll take some of that. And emergency exit lights, seat belts. We got the chime. Chime sounding nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, we'll hold on the APU. Let's go explore. We still got to do some setup. There is an ESB in this aircraft, and I want to check that out as well. So let's go back to our main view. And I need to make a camera actually for my ESB, so I'm gonna do that again. Just got the plane. Oops, wrong button. Just got the plane, so I have not fully configured it the way that I like yet. So I got my X camera, my good old handy dandy X camera. We'll make a new camera view here.
Added camera 11 to category cockpit.
And we'll save a custom camera view here just on the EFB so I can kind of look right at it when I need to. That'll be Pekin Man 1. Wait, I'm using 1 already? For what? No, we'll change it. And save.
Camera is saved.
Yeah, I know. Pilot view. What do I usually use for that? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what that came. I really don't remember what I used to use for that. Is it 1? Oh, I know. It needs to be. Let me swap it. That's gonna be 9.
Camera is saved.
All right, good to go. All right, what's in the EFB? So we got PA system. We got start flight, start ground service, fuel weight and balance, checklist, ground services, add a tab, and save. So it's a lot of the same stuff I think that Zebo had. Let's see what we got. Welcome, Captain. Can I hear that from up here? What's up, Cactus? Welcome to the stream, man. I didn't hear anything happen. Level off. PA settings. No, okay, so maybe they don't work yet. I don't know. All right, let's continue. Start flight leg. Oh no, I want to start a ground service. That's what I want to do. Does any of this stuff work? Does any of this stuff work? Checklist, I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, I think we're good. Pushback. I hope better pushback works. Haven't tested that. Haven't tapped tablet. Yeah, it's gonna take me some getting used to some of this stuff. Fuel, call fuel truck payload. Alright, first of all, I need to get my flight plan and stuff like that in there. So, I don't think we can import it. I don't think you can import flight plans in this plane. Oh, there's another page. Configure, customize, aircraft failures. So yeah, of course it has failures. We're not gonna mess with that today. Display and variants, not worried about that. Hardware, realism, real. Pause, top of descent, of course not. Tire blown advanced. Oh, yeah, that might be interesting. Gotta be careful with that. Calibration, audio, EQ, general config. I want to check the nose wheel steering thing. I always change that in the Zebo to make sure that's actually working, but I don't know where that option is. Ground services. All right, GPU connect, set shocks, better pushback, air start unit, starter de-ice, extend air stairs, doors, and cabin lighting. But I'll tell you what, man, coming in X-plane in a new plane after a while, I'm like kind of like, where's everything at? What am I doing? Okay, so we're just gonna fly the plane because I don't know what any of that does. Let's go to FMC. Position initialization. I know this stuff. And we'll go to next page, copy our GPS left, drop that into our position. That's good to go. Back to route. And today we're flying from Kilo Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo. And we're going to Atlanta. Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. There we go. And then, let's see, we're gonna go to departure arrival, departure. Let me get my flight plan up. Today we're flying runway 31 left out of JFK. Go down, 31 left. It's gonna be JFK-5 departure. No transition. Activate that. Don't need to activate it, but I did. Oh well. Next page. First waypoint is gonna be the RBV, Romeo Bravo Victor. Drop that on the right side. And then the first airway is going to be the Quebec 430. Oh, wait. not paying attention. I think it's that first one. Yeah. The other one is like in South America. Yeah, so then Quebec 430. That's going to be dropped on the left side for our airway. We're going to continue from there to the Bravo Yankee Romeo Delta waypoint. And then we'll go to Juliet 48. And then Mole Mike, oops, that's Kilo. Mike Oscar Lima. Flask Foxtrot Lima Alpha Sierra Kilo. And then I'm just gonna execute it because why not? Departure arrival. That's gonna be the Aussie 1. My dog's name's Ozzy. Aussie 1 via Flask. ILS 08 left. We'll see if that actually happens. Transition. That's a good question. Transition. I'll check. We got some ATC today too. We're on VATSIM. And looks like we're gonna have some ATC. Alright, runway, let's say 3. Oh, 08 left. So our transitions, Larry. Jaj. Let's do Jaj, that's shorter. And execute. There we go. Route. Man, it's been so long. I ain't gonna lie. It's actually been a long time since I've done a flight plan by myself. It's been a while. Usually I do the quick thing just to save time, but it's been a while since I actually put a flight plan in one by one. Alright, that's good. Good. Let's see what we got. So we've done departure arrival. We're back to our route page. Go to our performance initialization. That's where we get our performance numbers. Now I have not put any fuel in, so let's check how to do that in the level up. And what we need is 20,900 pounds. So let's go back to our EFB and see how do we load that into our aircraft. Andrew says he's reinstalling X-Plane 12 right now. Nice. Alright, so payload, ground services, EA system, nope. Yeah, weight and balance, payload. Here we go. Alright, so we need 20.9. Can I just click on this? Is there like an easy way to just put in, oh here, payload total is what I want. Payload total 43,470. Alright, I guess that's loaded. Alright, and oh, I see. Can I click on this? I can't click on that. Okay, sweet. Alright, 20,934 to be exact. And then payload is 43,470. So yeah, and I guess it's all loaded. Let's check. I don't know if I need to call the fuel truck. Oh, here it is, call fuel truck. Okay, cool. So it's turning red. I assume that is doing things. Oh, here he comes with his pipe out. What's up, D Motley? Welcome to the stream, man. Mr. Holder, welcome aboard. Alright, so they're loading it up. Sweet. We got our same Zebo guy right there. What's up, Starly? Good to see you, man. Alright. Alright, so we're loading fuel. Can I see that we're taking fuel? We have 8 on the right. Yeah, so he's actually taking fuel out. We don't need all that fuel. Alright, cool. So that's working. Alright, once he finishes that, we'll get our takeoff numbers, and then we will get out of here. Good afternoon, Fred. Welcome to the stream, man, and Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Again, if you're just joining us, we are flying the LevelUp. Why am I jet bridge not here? How do I get the jet bridge? How do I get the jet bridge? Toggle jetway. Yeah, there we go. How we gonna get passengers when we ain't got no jet bridge? Yeah, we're flying the LevelUp 737 NG. It's the 900, but it's free. It's completely free plane for X-Plane 12. It's completely new and updated for X-Plane 12 as well. And it gives you a whole pack. You get the 600 all the way to the 900 variant. So you get like 4 planes for free, which is crazy. They all have cabins, and there's also liveries on the forums as well you can pick up as well. So I have not figured out how to do ground services, so I'm not even going to worry about that today. This is all about the plane, not necessarily everything else. What's our weather while we're waiting for that? Again, we are in JFK this morning, and the weather is showing 270 at 8 knots. Visibility is 10. Few at 3,800, broken at 5,000, broken at 8,500. Temperature is 1. We are just above freezing. We'll see if we can do some de-icing. Dew point is -3. We'll assume the plane's been sitting overnight, so they would de-ice it anyways. Altimeter 3025, and we have information blue. Cool, so that's going to be 3025. We'll put that in. 3025. And I think I'll do it 2 times because I don't think they're synced. No, they're not. 3025. Beautiful. For cruising level today, we're taking off with no ATC initially. We're expecting to possibly fly into some on our way southbound with DC Center if they stay online long enough. We'll see. That's what we're planning for at the moment. We're cruising at 36,000 feet on our way to Atlanta. Flight time is about hour 57. I want to make it quick because I got another flight to do after this. You can't take all day. What's up, the thing? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's get on frequency here. I'm gonna switch to Unicom. You guys know me. I'm taking a stance against the. I might use it in the stream a little, but I'm taking a stance against the. What do they call it? CTAF frequencies on VATSIM. I don't approve. I don't like it. Can I brighten this? It looks really dark. There's some light in here. The cockpit's pretty dark, I gotta say. I mean, they use this kind of like this black cockpit look. If we kind of zoom backwards to kind of look at the graphics wise, again, this is X-Plane 12, so don't expect it to look like Microsoft Flight Sim, right? I'm not expecting that. I'm not comparing it either, because we all know Microsoft Flight Sim graphically is superior. It doesn't matter what plane you fly. And so, anyways, yeah, you got kind of like this black cockpit, and you got like this kind of the more classic gray. It's still fairly dark, as dark shade. The cockpit doesn't feel dark though. Like, even though it has dark colors, it doesn't feel dark. It's definitely a decent amount of light being let in to the cockpit. But yeah. All right, they done out there? They are. All right, sweet. Let's get out there. All right, fuel is complete. Let's go back to the ground services and not that page. Fuel weight, payload, and we'll get our takeoff performance. So runway, what did I say? 31 left. It's gonna click here till we get to it. There it is. Let's see. Conditions are dry. Winds, as I said a second ago, are 270 at 8. 270/8, and outside air temperature is 1, very cold, and a QNH. Can I type that in English? 3025. Let's see if it accepts it. No, error. All right, that's fine. I have Navigraph to translate it, so it's 1024 10.24. Oh wait, what are all those numbers? Go away. Clear. 10.24 and enter. Yeah. All right. So takeoff weight. I don't know. Why are you asking me? Ask the weight and balance guy, the load master. I got one for you. I would do 164 175. All right. There you go. And our CG. That I don't know. Let's see. We might not have to do that. Let's see if can I just click on this? Oh, sweet, I can. Alright, cool. Reserves, I usually do 2.0. And then cost index, as I know, is going to be 3.3. Might push it up a bit higher, honestly. And then the cruise level is 360. Even though it says here that we can do a max of 356, we'll see how true that is. Cruise wind. What we got for cruise winds? Let's see. Cruise winds, where are you? Briefing. Cruise wind is showing 268 / 56. Alright, that's working. Over to N1 limit. No D-rate today. Takeoff page. Flaps 5 as normal. We'll click on the CG 20.2 and 6.0 on the trim. 1515362 for our V speeds. While I'm thinking about it, we'll go ahead and put our trim into 6.0. Alright. Oh wait. Doesn't sound that bad. Doesn't sound that bad. Doesn't sound amazing. Doesn't sound that bad. Alright, flight director's on. APU's coming on.
Unable to find view ID 6.
I need to fix this view. Yeah, I know I did a better view than that. Alright, APU start. And take a listen to that. What's up, Chessie? Real fan. Good to see you, man. Roscoe, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, bro. Is the Aviator Edition worth the money? No, not at all. Not at all. The highest I would go is Premium Edition on the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. What's up, Leo? Speaking of running. Yes, I approve. I approve. Let me fix this overhead camera, guys. This is really bugging me. Wait, hold on. Bro, I know I made like 4 overhead cameras and it didn't save any of them. So I'm gonna put one right up here nice and close so we can see. Can't see nothing how it was before. Angle it up a little bit. Sorry about that, chat. And get the window heat in there. That's kind of like my preferred overhead view. And then we'll hit save on that. I almost pressed the Microsoft Flight Sim save button, but I have to do it this way. X camera, toggle control panel, and save.
Camera is saved.
There we go. All right, APU is good. How the APU gen's on. Let's go ahead and finish with the startup. We're gonna go ahead and get Pushback started while we get prepared to push back. We'll have a plan. I think we need to go left. Actually, I don't know. What direction are we pushing back? We're gonna go to runway 3. 1 left, I believe, right? So to get there, I'm gonna have to go a decent long taxi. Nose right. Nose right, nose right. To answer your question, no, when will I do some more Run 8? Very soon, honestly, hopefully, because I was actually just playing this morning and last night. I just haven't done a live stream or video in a while, but I definitely will.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Well, I'm ready right now, bro. Come on, bring the tug. Let's go.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, let's finish the startup. So, APU is on. We will get the yaw damper on, get all the fuel pumps on. With no fuel in the center tank, I don't believe. No. Oh, barely. We have a little bit, about 3,000 pounds. We'll turn it on. Let's see. That's good. That's good. Good, good, good. Ground power, we can go off. We're on APU. No lights required. Going down the center now. We have some panel lighting we can use. It's a little overcast today in JFK. Seatbelt signs are on. Let the flight attendants know we are just about ready for pushback. Window heat on. Hydraulic pumps will stay off until we complete the pushback. And packs can come on for some air for the passengers while we are waiting for the engine to start. And we'll set our auto flight altitude for pressurization to 36,000
Okay,
feet.
all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
31 right,
And I think Auto ATC did give us a squawk code. Am I right? Yeah, which is going to be 1007. Thank you so much, Bongo Fed, my friend, for the subscription and continued support to the channel, man. Thank you so much for that, bro. Let's see. 1007. You said how? I saw you guys put it in chat. How to brighten this.
So connected and bypassed in service. Release parking brake.
For runway 31 right for JFK-KATL.
Alright.
8 miles
Brace loose, clear,
on final.
push.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Might want some beacon lights. Alright.
Number 786, who are also on 31 right on final. Are you behind us? Yes, affirmative. What's your game is? Roger, we're in a 747 heavy, FYI for wake turbulence, number 7.
Alright, we're gonna turn those guys down. And FS Realistic is killing me with the wind sound. 39 months for Job Bongo Fed. Whoa. Wow. Thank you, bro. That's like 2 and some years. Thank you, man. Look at that. Looks good, though. Looks solid. No, by play, Leo, I meant I rode with you for like 30 minutes on run 8 while you were driving to Seligman. I haven't driven since yesterday. My own train. Alright. Is there any kind of, like, announcements, anything like that? I don't hear anything. Because the Zeebo has announcements.
Unable to find view ID 12.
Let me see if these work. PA system. Welcome. I don't think the PA works, guys. I don't think the PA works. Chat, can y'all confirm? Thank you, Swim Club. Yeah, I don't think there's any PA. It's kind of sad. It's one of my favorite things about the Zeebo is the cabin sounds. One of my favorite things. Alright, 162. But let's see what those engine sounds are
Operation
talking
complete.
about.
Set parking brake.
Alright, brakes set. Disconnect shows pin.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, starting engine 1. Pack's coming off. And we'll start engine 2. Go outside, take a listen. Alright, I forgot. Gotta do the fuel thing. Yep.
Unable to find view ID 15.
There we go.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, sounds alright. Looks like we do have a good start on engine 1 though. We will go ahead and pop pack on, isolation valve to auto, and start engine 1. And this time we will actually take a listen from the inside view.
Unable to find view ID 7.
I know.
All aboard!
That is 18%.
Unable to find
Ah.
view ID 7.
Not Microsoft Flight Sim. Starting 1.
Better landing, American.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure XP we've flown this plane too. This has XP written all over it.
Yeah, thank you.
Did I miss something here? I don't think it liked the ISO trick. I'm just gonna not do that. Yeah, I didn't like it. I love this wing view. Not too loud, but it sounds okay. I don't know what I was expecting. Not sure what I was expecting, but it sounds okay. Alright, are we good on that engine? Are we still trying to start? Yeah, it didn't start. Alright, let's try that again. Let's reset. Apparently I don't know how to start a 737. So, packs are off. Starting 2. Alright, we're already above 20. Just using fuel. EGT's rising. Yeah, I think we're good this time. Yeah, we're good this time. I heard you click. Am I using the PU that Air Korea F miss? Why am I using a mouse? I just didn't want to set it up. All right, good start this time. Gen 1, Gen 2, packs back on, propede on, hydraulic pumps on. AP off, AP bleed off, and we are good. Flaps down.
Unable to find view ID 7.
Shut up. Do a flight control check. Pull up, down, left. Right. Alright, looks like my speed brakes are inverted. So I'll keep that in mind. And brakes release. Let's get out of here. Taxi lights coming on. I don't think I forgot anything, chat. I don't think I did. It still showed my speed brakes are armed though, which is weird. Alright, let's make the call. JFK traffic, Delta 116, taxi runway 31 left. JFK. Alright, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Forgot about the isolation.
Can you try to come to 86 with taxi and left Alpha Kilo Echo intersection for Kenny traffic?
Today we got Owls flying with us. Make sure you guys check out his live stream later. I'm sure he'll be playing X-Plane later.
Traffic, American 71 Heavy, short final, 31 right visual.
Alright, where are we going? 31 left. I need to make a left on Alpha. And take the long taxi down 31 left via Juliet. And we'll get some drive-bys for sure on the way. What's going on, RCLM? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I turned off FS Realistic because it was distracting earlier when I was trying to do engine start. So today, this airport is by Nimbus Simulations as well. This is one of the... Oh, crap. Oh crap. No nozzle steering. Stand by, chat. I knew this was gonna happen. Alright, so where's that option at? Presets. Ground services. Configure. Hardware. Toe brake. Nozzle axis. We'll put that on the yaw. No, not yaw. Yaw? Is that right? Yeah, yaw. There we go. I don't have my fancy nozzle steering thing from CST Gaming installed right now, so we'll do it the old school way. There we go. Well guys, this is X-Plane 12. If you don't like what you see right now, you're never gonna like X-Plane 12. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. Today we're flying between two of the best scenery you can possibly get in X-Plane 12. With one of the aircraft, one of the best aircraft you could possibly get. So, like I said, if you don't like what you see, that's okay. That is fine. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. But this is the best you're gonna get in X-Plane 12. Let's get a flyby. Throttle noise needs to be on 1. What does that mean?
Kennedy traffic American 71 heavy, clear 31 right. Kennedy traffic. Kennedy traffic, go 7 to the 8 all vacated 2 to that. Kennedy traffic American.
Alright, HD, what were you saying? Throttle noise needs to be on 1?
Left, Leo, go Bravo, Alpha. Traffic change plans for 2086 for
Throttle noise
left
locked.
full lane south with Juliet crossing 13, left Juliet
What is that?
71.0
Element, welcome to the tree, man. Yeah, I just noticed that. Why are these buttons just white buttons? My autopilot buttons are all missing. Do they work? I hope they work. I really hope they work. What way am I going? Left. Does this require a Zebo? No, it does not. It's standalone. Does not require a Zebo. Your autopilot will disconnect if you don't do that. Click off to 1. Okay, gotcha. I know HD is the X-Plane 12 expert. I trust you. There we go. It's on. Do I use Visual XP? I don't know what that is. I don't have any visual mods. Those days are over. I'm no longer trying to fake X-Plane or make it look good. I believe it's up to X-Plane and the developers and our aircraft developers to make the sim look as best as they can. I'm not going to keep modding it to make it look better. I don't have to do that anymore. I have a better looking sim. You know what I'm saying? Just a bug, you gotta delete the livery. Cockpit MCP panel texture file. Oh boy. We'll just have to do it by memory of which buttons do what. Oh, they work though, right?
Correction teach for Kennedy.
Any wing flex? Maybe I can use active sky. I don't like active sky either. It might be precise, but I don't feel like it's realistic. And if you want to know more why, I can tell you later when we're in the air. Oh, we're not on the taxiway. Speaking of realistic, I'm not even being realistic. So altitude is set to 36,000 feet. V2 162. Slow down. Man, that throttle is powerful.
Any traffic Delta 1638 on Juliet, crossing 4 left behind the American.
I'm just trying to do so many things right now. I only got one exterior view. Cass, you're flying from Brussels to Naples. Nice. So I need to be in the Persian Gulf by 2:30. That's 2.5 hours from now.
Kennedy 5 Canary, keep climbing south to eastbound of the, sorry, correction, southwestbound of the field for Kennedy.
We got some traffic up ahead. Delta, an Arab, I think it's an A330 up there, or A320. Do a flyby with the terminals in the background. Yeah, I'm trying to do that element. I'm trying to be in the Persian Gulf with you guys later today. JFK traffic, Delta 116, crossing 22 right on Juliet.
American Southwest, lining up and waiting for me. 31 left here, good traffic.
Where are my strobe lights? Oh, this one. Oh boy. Pay attention, Blue. Fly the plane. Fly the plane. I think it's interesting, this little reflection on the windshield. Not sure how I feel about it yet. Not sure how I feel about it yet. Alright, V speeds 151, 153, 162. Those are confirmed. And V2 has been selected. 360, we're climbing up to that. No ATC to worry about at the moment. Auto throttle is armed.
Any traffic, Delta 1638, left short 31 left on Zulu. Any traffic, Delta 36, cover 31 left, pass at 1.1 for 360. Kennedy 5 departure, Canarsie climb southwestbound of the field, Kennedy.
Alma, Syria? I've never heard of that. Universal Airlines. Never heard of that airline. You can turn off in the EAP visual settings. I'll leave it. This is what they're presenting, man. I'm not changing it. This is if they turned it on because they thought it looked good. So, but it's good to know that you can turn them off in case you don't like it. RGB windows.
American 729, taking up a wind 31 left.
Yeah.
Departure, Kennedy traffic.
All right, we are in line. We are in line.
Any traffic, Delta 1638, lining up 31 left.
Grayson, as the title says, my friend, we are in the LevelUp 737-900 today. And we're holding short, runway 31 left here in JFK on Zulu. Number 2 for departure. Headed to Atlanta. Alright, there it is. We'll hold here. JFK traffic, Delta 116, holding 31 left at Zulu. Alright, looks like we're gonna fly right past the... Alright, I'm gonna really quickly set up a right behind the wing camera view.
Passing 2,500 feet, proceeding via the flight plan.
Added camera 2 to category 2.
Now here's a quick sneak peek of the cabin.
Taking off 31 left, we'll be flying runway heading.
Yeah, I gotta get my camera all the way over there before we leave. What's up, Sim Fanatic? Welcome to the stream, man. We'll see, man. Again, I haven't flown X-Plane in about a month, actually, which is crazy. So I don't know how the FPS is gonna work. If we're gonna get a crash at desktop, I hope not. I really hope not. I would like to actually see this flight to the end, man. I would like to. I gotta speed it up. It's too slow. I want this view right.
360 clear. The Kennedy class will up. We're gonna be about 20 miles to the southwest of the airfield for Kennedy.
There we go. Save.
Cameras saved.
Oh yeah, it's gonna look sick. That is gonna look sick. X-plane, X-camera, toggle. I'm gonna save that as. See, look how many have 50 preset cameras I can save.
Cameras saved.
All right, bet. Let's get it. All right, can do traffic Delta 116 taking off 31 left straight out. Let's go, guys.
Any traffic Delta 1638 on the climb, 31 left, 2,600, climbing ahead.
Alright, all lights are on. Engines continuous, I always forget that. We're already rolling with no power. And hit the chrono as well. Shout out to Chronos. I think this one is LNAV. Yeah. We have an MEL on our autopilot. Alright, final's clear. Can I get a sneaky lineup? Let's see. Let's see if we can get a sneaky lineup. Oh, Stutter City. Yeah, buddy. I don't like that sound right there. That sounds like default X-plane, that sound right there. I want to spool up from back here and see what it sounds like. Alright, ready? Holding the brakes. Power up. Y'all see the dust kick up? Y'all see the dust kick up? One more time. Alright, send it. Airspeed's live.
80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Europe. God, the climb.
1,000.
Alright, pull that power back before we lose the engine.
Kennedy traffic, Delta 517, 16 miles on ILS, 31 right, Kennedy.
Alright, and a left turn. Traffic Delta 116, airborne passing 3000 via the Kennedy 5, last call. Yeah, okay. Alright, laps up. Man. Does VNAV work? Y'all see how my buttons don't have anything on it? I'm trying to remember what they do. Oh, that's probably why I'm here. Why are you pitching like crazy? I'll put them back on. 2250, please. We need drag. Yeah, Joey. Alright, she's coming up. Trying to remember. I need a picture of a 737 cockpit. I need a picture of a 737 cockpit. New York City. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, why are my buttons all white? Supposed to be black. Okay, so yeah, the VNAV is that one. Speed. Okay, level change. That's what I wanted, level change, which is this one. Yeah, so we're in level change mode already. This should be VNAV. It should be working. There's no reason why it shouldn't be working. Let's go direct RBV. Click on RBV, run again, execute. Might work now. Yeah, there it is. VNAV is now on, passing 7,000 feet. We're at 250 knots. Dear Santa, please send Blue a picture of a 737 cockpit so we can fly to level up. Yep. Alright, let's bring the sound down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, like I said, there's a bug. So apparently there's a bug with delivery, right? You said, Owls? That's causing me to not have any letters on my autopilot, which means you have to fly it either by memory or like I'm doing right now of a photo on my other screen of what it's supposed to say. And so right now we're in LNAV and we're on VNAV. That's basically it. Everything else is fine. This one over here is the N1, but so that's good. All right, let's go outside. I was hoping to get a nice look at New York. Busy. Yep, that too. Gear handlings go off. I don't think I pressed the button. I don't think it's mapped correctly. That's why my gear didn't come up. That's fine. It's off now. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Actually, I think Delta does it at 18. So we'll wait for 18,000. You think changing the time while in the cockpit you might fix it? Oh, what's the key? What's the key command? Alright, we're in the soup now. Look at that wing flex. Wings bending. Wait for that breakout. Greg Hill, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. MD in the chat. Brendan's in chat now. RCLM. Gear handle in the off position to save the fuel pump. Not the fuel pump, sorry, the hydraulic pumps. Make sure we do that. What's up, Andrew? Aviation with the stream as well. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas to you guys. No, we're not in the Max. This is the regular 737 NG, not the Max. The you'll know what I'm in the Max. Very different. Very, very different. Why is this view zoomed in? Do the liveries for the old LevelUp work? I think they do. I think that might be the reason why I'm having the autopilot issue, is because I think this livery is from the old LevelUp, I believe. But I don't know that they changed the exterior 3D model all too much to break the old liveries. And I didn't really see any liveries that were new. Like whenever I went to download the LevelUp plane, all the liveries I found were from like 2023. So I don't think there's been any updates to old liveries unless you just fly the default one, which I didn't want to do. Hate flying like default developer liveries. I absolutely hate it. Delta pilots do the double chime at 10K to basically signal the flight attendants that it's good to get up and start service portions of flight or to prepare for landing while descending through 10K. That I did mean to do that and I forgot. What are we at now though? 14. So we'll wait. Looking good though. Following the flight plan. That's one of the first important things for a plane to do, is actually follow the flight plan correctly. So we're passing 15,000 feet coming up on RBV. Do we have traffic showing on here? We do have traffic. Do we have the what's that one thing I like? I think it's under CTR and then terrain. How do I? Oh, is it? No, this one. Where's the button? There's a way to get like the cool terrain thing showing up on here. How do I do that again? Is it one of these buttons? Can't remember what it was. I always forget. It's super easy to do. Oh, there it is. Got it. How I did it, I don't know. I just button smashed until I found it. Yeah, I like this screen right here. I like this screen. And we can zoom out. And just a lot of just things. It's so cluttered right now. No problem. You got to drop off that wing mod you sent. Has a bug in the air. Had one wing all the way up, another down. What wing mod did you send me? I'm glad I didn't use it. But good to know. Okay, I see it now. I see the wing mod. So what is that wing? What was that supposed to do? Flap positions were all wrong by default. Oh, it fixes the flap positions. Okay. Man.
Unable to find view ID.
How do these bugs get through? Alright, standard. We're passing 18,000 feet now. We go ahead and get the landing lights off. Landing lights off. There we go. Landing lights off. Room internal lights off. Taxi lights off. And that's good. We'll leave the seatbelt signs on for now. But other than that, guys, we are good to go. We're going to be climbing up to 36,000. Let's hit standard on the right side too. There we go. Altitude no longer disagree. Here we up. Yeah, I won't get the mod now. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate the heads up, man, for Atlanta and the wing mod. You gotta be careful with a lot of these mods that we download, because sometimes when they're trying to fix stuff, they end up breaking more stuff. So you definitely want to test it. And sadly, I didn't really get a lot of time to do a test for this yet. So this is my absolute first flight with the LevelUp 737 NG. And like I said, I refuse to fly the default livery they gave you, so I went ahead and downloaded the Delta, which I believe again is from the old. So they have the Southwest liveries, they got United liveries, they got everything in there already. Right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're either gonna have to update the liveries or give us entirely new ones. Some of the liveries that have the matching cabin, you can't see the cabin. We're gonna check this one. Earlier, I just kind of went through there to get my wing view, but we'll actually go check and see if the cabin is modeled in this. I'm not sure. Blue, did you install the Nimbus ATL mod? No, I have the Nimbus ATL, but not a mod to Nimbus ATL, if that's what you're asking. So we have, I just downloaded from the X-Plane store, re-downloaded it, version 3 of Nimbus's Atlanta International. That's all I have. I have not done any mods to it. It's just a basic version. And I loaded in there, it looked like it worked. So hopefully when we get there, everything works just fine. Make you proud of ATL. I'm gonna try it, bro. I'm gonna try it. It's been a long time. I've actually not flown to Atlanta in a long time. I feel like I always joke to XP. I'm like, man, you fly to Atlanta enough for all of us. I'm just gonna avoid the airport completely. So I usually don't go there. Plus, there's so many other great places to fly. Oh, we're contrailing. What's up, Polo? Welcome to the stream, man. Again, if you are just joining us, this is X-Plane 12, and this is the LevelUp 737NG. This is the 900, but a part of the package, you get the 600, 700, 800, and 900. And the link to download that is free, no charge, right in the YouTube description. So if you're watching on TikTok, just slide over to YouTube. You can go grab the link, or you can Google it, whatever's faster. It's up to you. Up to you. Let's see. Can I turn down the sim noise? Yeah, for sure. If it's too loud, let me know. X-Plane is quite loud. Alright, how's that? Sound better? Is that better? I don't want it too low. I like to hear the sound, but yeah, we'll bring it down. Alright, cool. You've already seen... Wait, what did you say? Already seen when you're zooming around with your X-Cam. I'm not crazy, which I'm happy about. Yes. The 3.5 update is still missing loads mesh. Isn't that good? There's so much stuff missing. Really? Why would he update it and still be missing things? That doesn't make any sense. What mod did I use for JFK? That was a Nimbus Simulations JFK, I believe. That was one of the newest sceneries that come out for X-Plane, honestly. One of the newest, like, large international airports. One of them. It's really good, too. Really, really good. Highly recommended if you're on X-Plane. Been looking for reasons to fly there. Alright, XP should have his own terminal at in Atlanta. Like the Sky Lounge or something like that. Like the Delta Sky Lounge. Have like XP Sky Lounge at Atlanta. %5 louder. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Want to get a good mix, right? Probably get some music on too. It's about just under 2-hour flight, so if you guys have questions, we have plenty of time to answer those. There we go. Just a little background noise. Alright, Avio man. Oh, there's XP. The Yes Lounge. Yep, there you go. Only in Atlanta. You need to talk to Nimbus or whoever makes the Microsoft Atlanta and just get like get you in the scenery. Like let them put you on the interior. Like get you a room on the interior. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Alright, we'll be crossing into DC Center 133725 in a little bit. We're not there yet, but we'll go ahead and pre-tune it. Take a listen. Take a listen. 13. What did I say? 133. Oh, is it 1330? No, 133725. Come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, 33725 is in there. We should start hearing some chatter on the radio here in a little bit. Yep, there it is. But we'll keep them low since we are not talking to them yet. Fozzie Man, you have a question. I'm flying more and more DCS. I want to learn some more correct terminology when taking off, taxiing, landing, and in combat situation. Where is the best place to learn? Ooh, that is a good question. Because I've learned from a mixture of places, and I don't know where to send you for all of that in one place. Let's see, maybe I can. What will be the? Anyone else in chat know what? There's a word for it. Is it DCS? I mean, terminology would be one word we could use. Brevity is what it's called. DCS combat brevity. I think I just found a link to something. Let me see. Yeah, this might help. This might help. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. This might help you. So I just basically Googled DCS terminology in combat brevity, and that basically gives you a bunch of words that you can learn, because it's what you'll hear on the radio if you're like on a multiplayer server. Things like angels, bra, bulls, bogey dope, hot, cold, bandit, friendly, bogey, stuff like that is all things that you kind of pick up when flying in combat in DCS. And it's nothing like regular, like what we're doing today. Nothing like it. The way we talk there was very different. Oh, why does it say? Oh, the center tank is empty. Yeah. All right, we're passing 31,000 feet. Stop by E-Concourse heading to MXP today for a 4-day trip to Echo. 4-day trip out of Echo. All right, we'll do E-Concourse. Is that XP's concourse now? E-Concourse.
Contact 5 miles northeast of Baltimore. Flight between 82. Good afternoon. Copy.
Yeah, for sure, Fozzie. For sure, man, for sure. I'm glad I was able to answer your question, because I was like, I don't know where to go to learn that stuff. I picked that stuff up slowly over time. I did have a list a while back that somebody sent me. It's like a PDF document with like literally everything on it. I have no idea where that is today. I might have downloaded it, but I don't know. What's up, Yusuf? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain.
Alright, depart chat, direct trooper, cross trooper, 4,000, yeah, 721.
You can park that 739 at Echo so that the next crew can take it to Punta Cana later. Who's taking it to Punta Cana? Avio, are you taking it to Punta Cana? Or is XP taking it over there? But yeah, I can do that. Give me a gate and I'll go exactly there. Give me a gate and I'll park wherever you say. You can be our Delta Ops today.
And Washington Center for United 1140.
I love the new Navigraph
Yes,
VATSIM thing. Have y'all seen it before? Let me show it. Okay, hold on, do I have it right? Let me pull up the actual app.
United 1140, how about ILS runway 1 in the center?
So Captain Lee, what did you fix in your mod? Is it a free mod? I assume it's a free mod? And if it is a free mod, if it's public, where can people find it? If you have an improvement to Atlanta. As you know, Atlanta's a super popular airport for certain people. On X-Plane, on any sim, honestly. Free mod, it's on the forums, and you sent it to me on Discord. Okay. Copy that. Yep, I see it. Aero Designs. Nimbus ATL mod. So did you just like, okay, here it is. Updated trees, updated grass, completely new mesh, updated night lighting, fixed performance issues, added more details, completely new ground textures, Added loads of new markings on the terminal, taxiway, and cargo areas. Some surrounding areas are now modeled. Bridges are modeled in some areas, and placed edge lighting around the entire airport. Added whiskey loop for updated layout, and so much more. So tell me which, in the one that I just updated, which of all those details, like what am I missing still? Did he just, like, what did he do? If he made a V3 and didn't add any of that stuff, like, what did he even do? Like,
DC Center, hello, American 1423, Federal 380.
like, what did he even update? Matter of fact, let me go look. Let me go check. I don't know if he's even gonna say it. Let me check the X-Plane store to see what he lists as an update in V3, if he even listed it. Okay, here it is. Yep, UHD V3. Yeah, Atlanta is still the busiest airport in the world, that's for sure. Oh yeah, so version 3.5 came out on the 18th. Wow, that was like a while ago. How did I just find out about that? Detailed ground textures of concrete, painted lines, and asphalt using latest X-Plane technology. Wow, it took him a year to do that. Custom functional jetways without need of extra plugins. He added the Whiskey taxiway. He added ramp 3.3 expansion. He base mesh changes to accommodate for taxiway Whiskey. He did thousands of hand-placed 3D trees to precisely match ortho photos. Improved ortho photos. Improved road networks. More ground support vehicles, improved night lighting, VRAM usage reduction, and weather effects on ground textures. So that's what he's that's what is coming. That's not coming. That's what's out with the newest update to Atlanta from Nimbus. So either way, if you already own it, definitely update. Definitely update it. So I'm not from Atlanta, so I could have flew to the old scenery and been happy. I don't even know what taxiway Whiskey is or where it's at. Do we even use that taxiway? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I do like for my airports to be up to date, and I know how it is. My airport, Houston, is just got a whole new terminal built here. I think it's Terminal D. Is it D? I can't remember. We got a whole new terminal, just got finished maybe a couple months ago, and no scenery reflects that new terminal. The only scenery we really have that I think is actually good is the FS Dream Team scenery for Microsoft. Why are we stalling? What is going on? Hold on. Stand by. Let me come back to that. What's going on? Yeah, it is. Hey, autopilot off, mic controls. We were supposed to stop at 36, and we're at 38.
Southwest 561, no break, United 24, get radar contact.
Descending by hand.
50 miles northwest of Elkin. Flight 223, descend via gate 5, arrival landing south, Dorosar 230, information Zulu.
Why are you beeping at me?
Stand by against fire arrival on altimeter 3029.
Cabin altitude.
8 Zulu, United 240, heavy.
Alright. Autopilot's back on.
Delta 15BT, expect Mount Vernon visual on the one approach Washington on 23030, information Sierra.
I'm not gonna lie. The cameras are throwing me for a loop. Why are you descending? Cat, what is going on with the autopilot? Alright, maybe 36 is too high. Let's go 34. Have I been able to complete any flights in the INI Bills A330 for 2 days? You've been trying to, but never get off the ground. Plane keeps freezing on setup. I have actually not flown the INI Bills A330 yet, believe it or not. I have not. So, but I've heard other people flying it with no problem. That's weird. Alright, I'm just gonna trim it out for now. Something weird is going on. Alright, we're at 35,300. I'm gonna put us into vertical speed mode. Let me find my picture. Where is vertical speed mode? Where'd my picture go? Oh, I think I went away from my picture. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's that one. No, it's this one.
In Washington Center, United 1140 is not going direct to Ottman now. United 1140, Roger, you are cleared direct for Duval Terminal.
I don't feel confident about this flight anymore. Weird things are happening. Why are we stalling? Chat. Help. Nope. Why?
United 2408 Heavy, expect visual approach runway 19 center, $23029 information group.
Oh, let me contact ATC.
Expect
Turn them up.
visual 19er center, alternative 3029er, exit Zulu, United 240 Heavy.
United 2408 Heavy, proceed direct to Bob, cross to Bob at the maintain 5000.
Alright, where are we? We are 6 miles from Charlie Sierra November.
Spell the waypoint, United 240
We
Heavy.
flew MDLR from JFK to
To Bob, Delta, Uniform, Bravo, Bravo, Victor.
EMW. Nice.
Negative, we haven't got that. United 240 Heavy.
United
I know, Cranks.
2408
It's a
Heavy, you
bug.
don't have a double Bob in your
Something to do with
approach
delivery,
chart.
someone said.
Negative.
I'm not sure which chart you're using then. Delta 160 Washington.
Delta 116, 360.
Delta 160 Washington, Central Island.
You know where I am. That's why you're calling me.
Center Jazz 787, actually at shorter moving line, ready to go when you are.
Spring 893, verify squawk 1561.
Hit your speed intervene button and see where your speed is.
Delta 116 radar contact. 10 miles east of Braddock, flight 360, good afternoon.
360.
21 Washington, crescent dollars,
I'm at
wind
0.78.
2004, landing 19 left, clear to land.
My Mach speed is 0.78 right now.
Jazz 787 Washington, wind 1806, landing 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway
Let's
1
try
Jazz
again.
787.
Autopilot on.
Southwest 561.
We're at Mach 0.78. Aircraft is, we'll do 36 out.
Southwest 561 Washington.
Alright, 360.
American
climb to
1423
360.
cross billet and maintain 1000. Baltimore altimeter 3028.
Repeat the waypoint to cross at 1000 for American 1423.
American 1423 billet,
There it is,
Bravo India
360.
Lima India Tango.
As soon as I get to 360, it just starts losing speed.
Go ahead at 1000. Say altimeter one more time for American 1423.
Billet
Bravo has not
11,000,
changed.
altimeter 3028.
And now I'm going to start stalling.
Go ahead at 11,000, altimeter 3028, American 1423, thanks.
Legion 1360, you are leaving Mars Space, Island
And I got the flattest by hand the entire way.
Change code today.
Code survive for Legion 1360, good day.
DHR 806, you are leaving Mars Space, Jacksonville, apply radar service terminated, frequency change code today.
Over Unicom, thank you for the ADC and Merry Christmas from India.
No, autopilot is not on. I just turned it off. It was on a second ago.
United 1976, Washington.
It could be our weight and balance is completely off.
Go ahead to 1976.
Unit 1976 radar contact 20 miles southeast of Linda Flight 360. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let's see. Can it do it if I just do it by hand? Let's see. Auto throttle is still on. I'm just gonna try to fly it straight and level and see if it does it. And it looks like it is. Yeah. Look at that. I'm losing speed again.
Southwest 561 Washington.
Speed brakes are not out. It does say cabin
Someone
altitude.
561, we're with you.
But that shouldn't-
17.1 for 12,000.
That shouldn't cause us to lose speed.
Southwest 561 ident.
even if it was cabin altitude, how do I fix that? Like, what do I even do? Like,
Southwest 5 center, visual bound southwest of Modena, descend to reach for arrival, expect visual approach range between Baltimore 2302, 8 information Romeo.
201.
Jazz 787, Washington Center, radar contact, climb maintain flight between 50, say altitude.
Climb 350, 1800.
yeah, we'll try lower. We'll ask for lower.
November 804,
We'll try to go
Quebec
down
Sierra,
to
Washington.
32. The flight envelope is not calculated correctly. That could be right.
Number 804, Quebec Sierra, Washington Center, ident.
Let's ask.
Southwest 561, you got stepped on there, could you repeat?
Southwest 561, descend via expect visual 33 left altimeter 3028.
Roger, descend by the arrival and we'll expect visual 33 left.
Fuel pump is off.
561.
In the center.
November 804, Quebec Sierra, radar contact 40 miles southwest, correction northwest, Orlando, Colorado, 450, good afternoon.
Yeah, I can't hold 36,000. Yeah. DC Center, Delta 116. Can we request flight level 320?
Delta, second call sign.
Delta 116, requesting 320.
Delta 116, descend and maintain flight 320.
Then maintain flight level 320 of Delta 116.
Washington Center, good day. Southwest 817, holding short of Zulu at Charlie at Dulles with Zulu for taxi.
Yeah, because we're at
Southwest
the top of
817,
our
runway 30, taxi
N1.
at Zulu, Yankee 11.
Runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Southwest 817.
Alright, 320.
721's vacated Kilo 5.
I'll probably
United
back
721,
on.
welcome to Dulles, right on Kilo taxi to gate, at your discretion, good
Local
night.
speed.
Alright, Kilo, get a discretion, yeah, 721, and actually, I'll just message you discretion.
Change your altitude cabin pressure to a higher rate. Well, it says at 32, and then, I mean, I guess we could do manual, I guess? I don't know. I'll never mess with the pressurization in the 7.3. I don't know how to up the rate of the pressure. I just know how to change it. Is there anywhere I can see what the cabin, like what the current cabin altitude is?
Chesley 2 and 3028 on the altimeter mark 2632.
What's the current cabin altitude?
Sorry about that, I disappeared for a second, but I'm back, Jazz 787.
Are we cycling with packs?
500 climbing
We'll try that.
Roger.
Oh wait, it says it right here. Duh. So it's showing that our cabin altitude is 9,000. Differential pressure is 6 point whatever. And our cabin climb looks okay too. I mean, the horn went off, so I guess we're okay at the moment. We'll see how it looks when we get down to 32,000 feet, if we can hold that. Now, it did warn me in the FMC earlier that the highest we could cruise was 35,000 feet. So honestly, 32 might actually be the best way to go, even though we're way below that.
1,000 to go.
So we'll see what how it handles 30. If it works at 32,000, then I know I just went too high, and that's honestly SimBrief's fault. But we didn't have a special level up profile either for this plane, so I probably should have just listened to the FMC to begin with. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll level off here in just a second. About to level off and the level up. I'm glad I was paying attention though, because like I looked at my plan, I was like, why am I like doing a wheel?
United 2408 heavy, do not descend.
Yes, we are on
bottom
VATSIM.
altitude of the Gibbs for arrival. You have a traffic below you.
Okay, we have the traffic and spike United 240 heavy.
Alright, let's see how she does. We're living off. On our way to Atlanta. Let's see what our flight time looks like right now. Uh-oh, I don't like the way that sounds. Hold on a second. Our engine's just like spooled down. What the f... Hold on a second. Hold on. Plane, what are you doing? Alright, level up. What did you set me up for? I said 32,000 feet. We got to 32, and then you just have to do a 6,000 foot per minute nosedive. Making me look bad on VATSIM. He was probably like, what is he doing down there? Alright, I'm back. I might have to fly this by hand all the way to Atlanta. I don't trust autopilot in this thing.
Senator Jazz 787, can I get a hand up early? I'm step away for about 8 minutes.
United 2408 Heavy, you must hit the bottom
out.
altitude, climb now, and climb maintain 7,000.
Alright, I am just under 32,000. We're at 31.8.
Negative United 2408, unable now.
Following the FMC.
United 2408 Heavy, roger.
Alright, she's turned out. I can go hands-free.
Traffic alert, United 1140 traffic, 12 o'clock. 2 miles, company 347 eastbound at 5,000.
Traffic
You
inside
should be
United
doing
1140, I'm going to slow down to 200.
United 1140 heavy deck traffic got disconnected by the supervisor. Turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 3,000 vectors per liner.
010 vectors for final United 1140 and descend and maintain 4,000.
3,000.
3,000 United 1140.
And Jazz Station requesting early hand up second call sign.
Jazz
Alright, try again.
787.
Autopilot on. Oh boy. Alright, let's watch it. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look
I wanted to step away for about 10 minutes and I figured I'd get a hand off Jazz 787.
Jazz 787 roger, radar service terminated, frequency change approved today.
Thank you very much for all your services and thank you for the supervisor for keeping that guy off. See you.
Delta 1558, descend and maintain 3,000.
Yeah, it's working now.
3,000, 58.
Delta 1021, you are leaving Myers Space, New York Central.
I'm just waiting to see if
terminated,
it
frequency change approved today.
kills us again.
Over to you, Delta 1021, Merry Christmas.
I'm so glad I didn't like do this flight and walk away.
Korean Air 251, cross Hawks at maintain flight level 180.
Which is what I normally do when I'm flying my own. Okay, it's working. It's gonna go up to 280 indicated. It's gonna be
Korean Air 251,
0.78.
cross Hawks at maintain flight level 180.
We are following the flight plan, so that is good. We'll turn this terrain thing off. It's kind of distracting.
United 793, you're leaving Myers Space, Jacksonville Central. Plan radar service terminated, frequency change approved today.
I was going to guess that was United 393. Have a good day.
United 2608, Washington.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Washington Center, November Charlie, Julie, Airport 72, requesting a VFR clearance to the
Yeah,
Bravo
we'll just watch out for it.
airspace.
I went to the outside view.
Leesburg,
Oh, you know what it
35.
might have been? Let me see something.
November
Went to the
Charlie,
outside
Report
view.
72, Washington Central, roger, clearance request.
I started pressing buttons. People had this issue back in Microsoft Flight Sim, where they had like their camera buttons mapped to like their engines, and it would cause a plane to like crash. So if I hit the left arrow and the down arrow,
United 2608, Washington Center, squawk 2730.
okay, I don't think that's a problem.
United 2608.
Wait,
American 2573, you're leaving Myers Space, Jacksonville Central. Plan radar service terminated, frequency change approved today.
oh, we're getting turbulence. We're getting turbulence.
United 1140, heavy confirm, heading 010.
010, I thought you said 080, United 1140.
Southwest 561, descend and maintain 3,000.
That's one thing X-Plane has done a good job with, is their in-cloud turbulence. Even though all the clouds are white,
561, speed 180, down to 3,000.
did a pretty good job with the in-cloud turbulence, especially around, like, we're actually flying over a pretty decent thunderstorm right now.
Proceed to K-turn by K-turn, report labor or airport inside.
Left turn, correct cater, and then 170 on the speed, and we'll port Silver Side of Cage.
What's going on with the on and off reflection? I don't know if that's a level up thing or if that's an X-plane problem. It might be both, it might be X-plane. I know X-plane tends to have an issue where you get this really weird flicker, or like the shadows are like reloading or something. Don't know why that is.
Southwest 817, X only taxi to 19er center, runway on Zulu. Can I get taxi instructions down 30?
Station calling standby. Southwest 561.
561 over here.
Southwest 561, third time, speed 180.
That's pretty good from the outside though.
180,
On the FMC cruise page, you can find your optimum cruise altitude do not exceed that. Yeah, Johan, so earlier it did say, I did see it, it said optimum was 35,600 and we pushed it to 36, so that's probably the reason why we were stalling at 36,000 feet. We were too high for our weight. That was a rookie mistake, so there's the flicker right there again.
Calm, let me 19 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19er center, Southwest 817.
And when I go to cruise page now, I just get nothing. We put 320 in there, and hopefully that'll update our new top of descent. Yep, new top of descent, 342 miles.
Yeah, American 1423, disregard the billet at 11,000, just continue on your flight plan.
We're basically kind of skirting right above this kind of cloud layer, which is why we're getting that kind of bouncy turbulence. We could push up to 34 if we want, but I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to miss the plane here. I'm just trying to get there.
680, you're leaving my space Boston Central Flight Radio Service.
I'm just trying to get there. What's up, Nums? How do I feel about Microsoft Flight Sim 2024? I have mixed feelings about it. I have mixed feelings about it. I really do. I could go on a really long rant about 24. I won't do that right now, unless you have any specific questions. But I love it, but also don't. At the same, like I love some things about it, and other things I just really don't. It really needs some updates. It really needs some updates, and I'm just a little impatient. I think I got my hopes up too high. I think I had my expectations too high. And that's the reason why I got disappointed so hard.
I'm sorry, we're having some radio issues.
In a lot of things. So that's kind of how I feel. I still play 2024. But sadly, I still find myself going back to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for a lot of things, which I was hoping I wouldn't have to do. And because I was so close to deleting Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 before 24 came out, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't, because come to find out, a few weeks later, I'm back on 2020 because it's just honestly a better, more enjoyable experience. Even back on X-Plane, as you see today. Right? So, it's going to be a little bit of while. We're going to be in a bit of a transitional period, I think, for the next 6 months is my prediction. Where we're going to see a lot of people still flying the old outdated sim, flying the old 2020 sim, still seeing developers releasing planes and sceneries on the old sim. Because 24 is so young, it's so immature, it's so shallow, it's still a lot of things to be done, both on the front end and on the back end. And for that reason, again, that's why you see a lot of people flying on 2020. I did my first flight back on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 like a week ago. First time since 24 had come out. I was like, I want to try something, and sadly I just couldn't do it in 24. I went back to 2020. I was flying the Phoenix, and I was like, man, that's probably the most fun I had in Flight Sim in a while. Because I was just struggling. Like, I was playing 24. I was doing I went really hardcore into the career mode. Like you see a lot of guys doing. I just kept getting frustrated. I kept getting frustrated with career mode. So many things were broken, unfinished. I could list so many. Like the search and rescue is unplayable. The PC-12 is barely flyable. The PC-24 is unflyable. You know what I mean? Like there's so many planes that are broken, and dealing with the ATC, like all that stuff like that is really annoyed me, and I was really grinding through. I've basically beat the game, if you could say that. I basically got all the licenses, unlocked everything. I've been able to do basically all mission types that you can do in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and even then I still was like, the stuff that I really want to do just didn't work the way I wanted it to work, the way it was intended to work because of bugs or various reasons. And so I was just getting frustrated with that over and over, just trying to make it work for myself and for videos. And then that's why I found myself like just kind of taking a break from Microsoft for a week. And then when I came back, I thought, let's go try 2020 and just go back to what I enjoy. And that's where I'm at right now. Not saying I don't play 24, I still fly 24. But now I know and understand what works and what doesn't work. And so I know what I like to do in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. And I know what doesn't work in it either. And I know it's going to take a few, not mods, it's going to take a few updates to kind of get 24 to where I feel like I'm really happy with it, and then it's going to take another few months for it to catch up to where 2020 left off, right? Where all of our mods work, all of our planes that we love are now up to date and upgraded to 2024. Like, it's going to take a bit longer for that to happen. So, yeah, just a bit disappointed in the default aircraft.
Walker 2633, question Walker 2632.
Comparing 2020 to X-Plane 12?
Radar service terminated, frequency change approved today.
Yeah, we're going over to Unicom. You have a Merry Christmas, Walker 26.
Like that reflex.
Washington Center, Delta
It's tough.
2737.
It's tough.
Traffic,
Microsoft has come a long way. Microsoft 2020 has come a long way. They have a lot more better aircraft. The flight models are flying better. Just an all-around much better experience than it used to be. And I know 24 is going to follow that same trend where it's going to start off rocky right now, but months, years ahead from now, I think that 2024 is going to be the future, and it's going to be the best sim of all the sims. In fact, X-Plane. X-Plane is kind of in its own bubble. X-Plane does some things really well. Most people who play X-Plane really brag about the flight model, as they should. It does have better feeling aircraft, much more organic feeling aircraft that feel like how a real plane, you would think a real plane feels. I'm not a real pilot, right? So I can't tell you, oh, this is what a 737 feels like. Plus, it also depends on your controls, what that flight model feels like. So you can't go too deep into flight models. Unless you're like on the numbers, like, oh, it should stall at this number, blah blah blah. Anybody can do that though. Microsoft does that already. Right? So, but for X-Plane, flight model's good, right? But that doesn't. That's not flashy. It's not fancy. That doesn't sell copies. I play X-Plane for the few planes that I really enjoy, that we don't have on Microsoft still, like the Dash 8. What else do we have? We have less and less things now because Microsoft keeps dropping more planes. But there's a few. Oh, the 777 is really good. The one from Fly Factory. A bunch of planes. So, but you usually go. People who fly X-Plane fly X-Plane for the planes and the plane and the experience that gives them, things like that. But it's coming a long way. It looks a lot better than it used to. They're working on the graphics. We did a really nice interview with them on the Blue Experience podcast a while back, talking about the future of X-Plane, what they're working on, how they're improving it. So I hope for them. I hope for them. X-Plane is definitely not dead. We're seeing a big insurgence as well, and add-ons and updates coming. We got Atlanta just updated a few days ago. We got LAX updated yesterday. We got this plane just came out. We got the Citation came out like a week ago. There's a 737 MAX coming to X-Plane soon, or probably next year, but soonish. So there's a lot of movement happening. It's been really quiet at X-Plane, but finally we're getting some action. We're finally getting some updates. And this is the thing about Flight Sim, not just X-Plane, not just Microsoft. But these flight sims are highly dependent on third parties, right? If like, we can't expect the core sim to be the best sim. Like, it's a platform. That's what it is. It's kind of like Windows. It's like Mac, right? That's actually exactly what it is. It's a platform. And so it's up to the third-party developers to create planes, create sceneries, create add-ons to make and extend that experience and make it the best it can be. And that's what we're seeing happen at Microsoft Flight Sim, right? Nobody's bragging about Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 because of the default stuff. Matter of fact, before 24 came out, I didn't fly any default planes. Matter of fact, on every flight sim that I fly, I don't fly any default planes on anything. It's all about the third parties. All the planes that I fly are all third-party add-ons that did not come in the base sim. And so for me to expect 24, the base sim, to match up to that, I think I was ignorant. And so the same thing with X-Plane. X-Plane's been really falling behind and struggling because, I guess because of the Microsoft hype, or I don't know, for whatever reason, third parties have really slowed down. Really slowed down. We're getting very little interest in X-Plane, sadly. And so what we need for X-Plane to be better is people to keep making planes, making more and more planes, making more scenery, making more add-ons that make X-Plane better. Just like how it was back in the day before Microsoft 2020 came out, how we had so many planes coming out, so many sceneries coming out. We need that happening again. So is it going to happen? I don't know. Because obviously Microsoft is a larger market. That's where the money is. A lot of developers are putting their time into Microsoft rather than X-Plane. And I understand. But, yeah. Another thing that keeps you coming back to X-Plane is the cameras and replay mode. Microsoft drone camera is such a pain to use. Yeah, the cameras are much better than X-Plane. So we were just in these clouds today. We are in the clouds. What's up, Meow Meow from Norway? Welcome to the stream.
624 Dover, 12 o'clock, 13 miles, report airport inside. If you have the airport inside, ident.
You're starting VATSIM later today on Microsoft Flight Sim 20. Any tips or advice? Is it your first flight on VATSIM? Anytime you're new to VATSIM, I always just recommend flying somewhere that's not too busy. Like, honestly, it might sound busy, but right now, it's not that busy in DC. We're on DC Sin right now, and this would be a decent time to go fly a first flight. There's about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it might be a little too busy. It's about 20 planes on the center. But yeah, pick somewhere that's not too busy. You know, you're gonna make some mistakes. You might stumble over your words. That's all right. But take your time, and just don't fly into some crazy busy Christmas event or something like that. You're gonna get stepped on. You're gonna get intimidated. You're gonna get. It's gonna be bad. It's just gonna be bad. The amount of add-ons coming out for X-Plane right now is insane. There's just too much. We are blessed. Yes. The A220 is coming to X-Plane. Oh yes, you're right. You're right. I wonder when that's gonna be done. It's been what? We're going on a couple of years, right? Since they announced that, it should be due. Yeah, that plane is gonna bring me back to X-Plane pretty consistently. The A220. I've been waiting for an A220 for X-Plane for a long time. So that plane is gonna definitely bring me back to X-Plane. I'm looking forward to that. And it's being made by one of my favorite. Being made by one of my favorite developers, that is Hot Start in Puerto Rico. So, the one who made the Challenger, which is still today the best simulated plane ever made in Flight Sim. So, looking forward to that. Let's see. I've been paying attention to X-Plane news. Let's see what else do we have. So we have an A220, which is going to be ridiculous. We know it's going to be probably crazy detailed. We know that Flight Factor is making a 777 200 freighter, basically the same thing that PDG just released. I don't think that's out yet. What else is coming, chat? We have an A350 eventually coming by Tolis and Flight Factor together. We have, and Tolis has been pushing these things out quick, so it might not be that long until we get to 350. What else we got coming, chat? What else is coming? I know that there's a 737 MAX coming by, what's their name? FSS 727 freighter. That's for Microsoft though, right? Yeah, Flight Factor 787. Yep, that's the one I was thinking too. That was gonna be really good. Thank you, Owen. Airfoil Labs. Airfoil Labs makes some amazing GA planes, so I'm happy to see them attempt something larger. I heard somebody say that Flight Sim... No, I think it's a Flight Sim Labs. I think somebody said that it might be soon compatible with 2024. I don't know. I don't have the Flight Sim Labs 727. I skipped that trend. I skipped that one. What else is coming? I don't know what else is coming. But, and then also how long is it going to take for those to come? The only reason why you don't want to hop on X-Plane 11 or 12 is because A1, the scenery around the world, 2, weather situation, hopping every 30 minutes, and the price of add-ons. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah, I can't debate that. Yeah, you don't get world scenery in X-Plane. The clouds shouldn't pop in every 30 minutes. I don't think they pop in anymore. I think it's more of a transition. But yeah, that's the biggest one, honestly. That's the biggest one. I mean, honestly, look at the clouds have actually improved in X-Plane 12. It definitely improved.
November Charlie 472.
Isn't Tolus making A330 variants? That I don't know. That I don't know, honestly. To be honest with you, I kind of hope they don't. I don't know. I'm kind of A330'd out. I kind of hope like Tolus is such a good developer. I would like for their energy to go to some more in high demand planes rather than pushing out more variants of 320s and 330s and 340s. Like, give us an A350. Just give us that. And then after that, I don't know. Do whatever you want. After 350, do whatever you want. I don't know. Thank you, Dom, Seth. Appreciate you, man. I think he might be asleep. I don't know. Gotta check on him after the stream's over. By the way, we are 40 minutes out from Atlanta, guys. 40 minutes out. We are currently flying over West Virginia. About to cross over into North Carolina. KJFK, member for 36 months. Thank you, man, for being a continued sponsor of the channel, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, scenery in general is an issue with X-Plane. I agree. 100% agree. I hop on X-Plane. I'll do a few flights every once in a while, and then I'll kind of go to Microsoft flights. And that's kind of what my gameplay has been like. I'll play X-Plane. Like, I may do a week of X-Plane. I'll go to like 10 airports, and then I'll go to Microsoft flights. I mean, now, you may not notice this because I spread them out so much, but I pretty much have like a pool of like 10 airports around the world that I fly to on X-Plane, with ortho surrounding them and stuff like that. And then every time I go back to X-Plane, I fly to the same airports. Which is the reason why, if I want to fly somewhere different, somewhere that I don't have scenery for, I'll go to Microsoft Flight 7, like, no question. So, and then it's getting harder for me to come back to X-Plane because a lot of the planes, like before, I would go to X-Plane just to fly the 737, but then PMDG came out. Like, oh well, I don't have to go to X-Plane to fly a 737. Same thing with the iFly Max. You know, I can fly the 757 on X-Plane now, but when Bluebird drops their 757 for 2020 or 4, then I probably won't go back and fly the 6-year-old flight factor 757 anymore. You know, so like, I still want X-Plane to succeed. There's some things I want them to fix and improve. I do enjoy it when I do fly it, but the more we get the same planes in the competing sim, it makes it harder to come back to X-Plane. And also the thing too is that we're not just getting crappy planes anymore. Like, we're getting good quality aircraft now, like airliners on Microsoft. And so, like, have you guys seen the trailer for the 350 from I&I Builds? That thing is ridiculous. Like, I said this about the 777 a while back with Flight Factor, and sadly he missed it. he missed it. I said back in the day, I said, we're waiting for both the Flight Factor and PMDG 777s to come out. It's going to be a big deal, right? Because we didn't have a 777 on either sim, an updated one. And so I was like, Flight Factor needs to release their 777 before PMDG releases theirs, or else it's going to get overshadowed. Nobody's going to pay attention to the Flight Factor 777 when the PMDG comes out, and that's exactly what happened. I thought that release was horrible. It was like, nobody was paying attention to the Flight Factor 777 release. Great plane though, great plane. And a similar thing could happen again when the A350s come out in 2025. You got Tolis Flight Factor A350, and you got the INI Build A350. If that Tolis Flight Factor combo doesn't come out before the INI Builds, if I have both sims, why would I buy both A350s for both sims? I don't know. Oh. Yeah. And the thing too is like, I don't think that X-Plane developers think they're competing with Microsoft, and in some ways they're not, but at the same time they are, and they have to pay attention. Like, for example, the new citation that just came out. Look at that reflection. The new citation that came out for X-Plane for like $85. Or was it 90? Whatever, it was crazy. It was expensive. And I was like, why are you charging $80, $90 for a business jet? Like, why? Doesn't make any sense today. Like, even airliners are not being priced at $70, $80 on the flight sim market right now. So why are you charging $80, $90 for a business jet on X-Plane? So, makes no sense, man. Makes no sense. The market has changed, and developers need to understand. I get it, and there might be some developers watching, but, and this is my opinion, you don't have to agree. The market has changed. The market has changed. Whether you think you're competing with Microsoft or not, you are. And you can't charge $80, $90, $100 for any plane anymore. No, seriously. Not a 737, not a 777, nothing. And I was making this example to someone the other day. I was like, how did I explain it? I'm not sure if this would make sense. But if Microsoft is charging $35, $50, even $60 for a high fidelity, high quality airliner like the Phoenix, for example, or even PMDG. PMDG's price is really not that high. They're doing okay. And you're getting all this value for your money. You're getting all these features. And then you release a plane on X-Plane, maybe the same plane, for twice the price. Like, no. Come on. Like, even if you have a good plane, like, it's kind of sad that more people don't get to enjoy it because you've priced it too high. So, sadly, inflation's gone up, but price for quality aircraft has gone down, and we don't feel like we have to pay $89 for a plane anymore. We don't. Now, 2-3 years ago, no, 4 or 5 years ago, back before 2020 came out, it was normal to pay $70, $80, $90, $100 for a quality A320 or 737. But today, no, it's changed. It has changed. It has changed. Doesn't matter if you're an X-Plane or Microsoft. That's my opinion, though. That's just me. I could be wrong. Do I have the new ATL installed? Yes, I do. We're flying to ATL now, so I don't know really what it looks like yet.
Delta 2737, you're legal airspace. Atlanta Central Flight Radio Service terminated. Because change approved.
X-Plane said they were going to start having more say in reducing prices for add-ons. XP was supposed to open a store. Yes, X-Plane is still opening a store. They're still working on that. I don't know how they can dictate what the prices are. It's really more the developers' choices on how much they charge for their product. And then obviously the store usually takes a cut, right, out of that. So the lower the cut, the lower the price can be. But if they raise the price to be in the store, then it's going to be more expensive for us at the end of the day. I don't know. I don't know how they're planning on dictating that. I don't know. Simple math. You disagree. They have to because they have 10 times, 20 times less customers. Meaning they have to cover their costs, who are about the same in devs and MSFS. How would that work if they sold them as cheap? You know, that's a good point, Frank. I'm glad you made that point. Initially, I believed that, and I agreed with that. Because you're right, if there's less people on X-Plane, and therefore to make any money at all, you have to raise the price, right? Supply and demand, right? There's less supply, so the demand. So there's less supply, the price is higher. No, sorry. There's less demand, the price is higher. So yeah, I get that, but at the same time, I think the issue is, Frank, is that people who make X-Plane mods or aircraft or scenery don't believe, they only believe that they're only marketing to X-Plane people. I just think there's more, I think there's more people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think there's more people. Oh, there's the clouds popping in. I think there's more people than they think. And I think they're pricing themselves out. But again, I could be wrong. My opinion. What do I think about the Phoenix performance issue? People complain that Phoenix FPS is poor for people with mid-range PCs. I had not heard about that, Plankton. I had not heard about that. The reason being the lack of attention to performance development from Phoenix devs. It's possible. Definitely possible. That's the thing too, is you have to adapt. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not making my point very well. Me and XP were having a discussion the other day about X-Plane, and I think if developers are going to charge what they're trying to charge for X-Plane add-ons, I think the entire sim needs to deliver a. I think the entire sim needs to deliver a, what do we call it? A premium experience. If you're gonna pay a premium for a plane, you should be getting a premium experience. Now, let's use the Flight Factor 777 as an example. I think that the Flight Factor 777, which I don't know how much they charge for that plane. How much are they charging for that? It's $79 right now. It's on sale, but normally it's $89. That's a normal price for an X-Plane aircraft of that quality. That's kind of what you would expect, right? And it is a premium plane. It is 100% a premium experience for that one aircraft. But then the environment you're putting it in is not premium. Like you're paying all this money for a plane only, but then you're not getting any of the other stuff you want outside the cockpit, as far as scenery, as far as weather, any of that. So I think X-Plane itself needs to catch up. Like, I think X-Plane needs to upgrade the graphics, the engine, the weather, the ground textures, all that, to bring it up to the level of what the third-party developers are producing for aircraft, so that you can have a all-in-all premium experience. And we can call X-Plane the premium sim. It might not look as nice as Microsoft Flight Sim, but like, hey, if you come for the X-Plane, here you get like, here you get a premium sim, right? This is not a game. This is not like, you're not gonna get a $30 plane over here. Like, if you want like a real flight sim, like the right top notch, you know what I mean? Like it should. I feel like if you're gonna charge that much money, it should be an upgrade. It's from Microsoft. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I mean, I've never liked the prices of X-Plane, but they were cheaper than P3D. Remember that? Anybody come from P3D? P3D was charged. P3D planes were always more expensive than the X-plane planes. So if you think X-plane is expensive right now, I mean, you should have saw P3D prices. All right, we are 107 miles from top of the descent. Let me make sure this is actually right. I'm not trusting our autopilot today. I'm gonna back this up with our arrival, the Aussie 1 for runway. Runway 08 left in Atlanta.
Yeah, me too. Number 5, Kilo Bravo, you back correct. Pushing star to disc.
I just noticed I have chart open twice.
240 departure, 23027.
Exactly. For that price, you should get top-notch product with great, excellent support and frequent updates. 100% agree. Andy, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Either way, if you are interested in X-Plane, there's a lot of stuff on sale. So, you guys know I always tell you, never pay full price for stuff. And this is the perfect time, perfect season to never pay full price for things. For pretty much anything you are interested in. Microsoft Flight Sim stuff is on sale. X-Plane products are on sale. DCS stuff is on sale. I'm just going to double check my arrival here. Make sure we're all good to go. Because I don't want to have another nosedive situation. I never heard him give me a frequency change. Maybe I wasn't listening. That work? It does work. Alright, so here's Navigraph. And we were descending via the Aussie 1. I've already passed Aussie. But legs. We're at Wilson right now. Where's Wilson? Here's Wilson. Nice. So here's Wilson. Our first altitude restriction on this arrival. I think we're entering via.
So I forgot to insert the Hyper 9 arrival.
Via Flask. We already passed Flask. Here. There's Wilson, Tej, Wing. So our first and only. Well, yeah, our first altitude restriction is basically Aussie. If we're landing 08 left, what direction is that? That's up here, so that's landing east.
Sun Country 193, Washington Center.
So landing east. Our restriction will be 14,000 feet. And then from there, we'll continue to our approach. So we'll hit select, approach, hide this stuff. Please go away. And we'll get this first one, the shorter one, the Judge. There we go, add to route. And that's what we're doing. We go from Aussie, 14,000 feet, heading 227, Harry, then Kala at 9,000. Make sure that's what I have here. Do I not have that? That's Harry. Yeah, that's. Whoa, that's wrong. Sorry, not Kala. We're not going to Kala. Oh, shoot.
And there's another traffic approaching conversion runway about 10 miles minor.
Okay.
Okay, we're to CTAP 19.
Yeah, my thing is wrong. Okay, so I need to fix it. Slash.
Charlie 3472 Washington Center closing radar service terminated because change approved.
Oh no. Oh, here we go. Execute. Yeah, we might have an issue. Let me see. What does it show our top of the descent being now? Cruise 42 miles. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set my altitude for 14K just for now. We're gonna go lower than that, but just for now we'll set 14. I guess, you know, I'm gonna come back to that, Frank, because we could debate all day on price. At the end of the day, it's up to whoever makes the product on how much they're gonna charge for it. We're just commenting on it, but I do wanna say something about what you just said. But let me finish looking at this real quick. Alright, so we have Aussie at 14,000. Our next restriction is we don't even have one. We stay at 14,000 this whole way. Cat 3, ILS 8 left, 5,000 at Larry.
100 miles and we'll contact
down.
128.22. Great work, Southwest 12-4. Happy holidays.
Where is Larry?
Eagle Flight 762 Washington Center closing. Radar service terminated. Breakers change approved.
Oh, we're not going to Larry. We're going to Dodge. So Dodge is at 5,000. There it is. All right, cool. I think we're good now. We're good now. Okay. Our vertical track is good now. So I'm glad I checked that. I'm glad I checked it a little early because we were just about to miss. I think he said 116. I know. I know he's logging off though. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Switching Unicom, KLM 627, thank you, happy holidays. And Charlie X-ray Tango 90 Hotel, Washington closing, radar service terminated,
like a little lower, closer.
Dover was landing.
Yeah. Alright, we'll save that.
Lufthansa 418, Washington closing, radar service terminated, breakers change approved.
Roscoe, it's been a minute. May you have a Merry Christmas. You too, man. And a Happy New Year, bro. Thank you so much.
Washington closing.
How are we descending?
19.1. Frequency change approved.
Why are we descending? Oh, we're not on VNAV.
Attention stations, Washington Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes.
Okay, hold on. Chill. Go back up. Vertical speed, sir. I don't know why this autopilot is giving me so much problems today. I really don't know. Oh, what is that? How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of this? Click to stow. Click to stow. Click. How would I compare this to Zebo? So far, I mean, I haven't flown Zebo in a while, but from what I remember, I would prefer the Zebo over this. And honestly, I've always have. Back when LevelUp had their first run of aircraft out, it was nice having different variants and stuff. It's nice having, you know, more options to fly. How do I hide this thing? But I still prefer the Zebo. Just the whole experience you get with Zebo, to me, is just more better. I don't... Okay, there it is. It's gone. It's cool, but it's gone. Oh my god. This freaking autopilot. Why are you climbing? Alright, I'm turning it off. Turning it off. My controls. Yes, I was trying to tell it to climb back up to 32,000 feet. It didn't want to listen. And then it decided to just climb for no reason. The pitch oscillations is a major issue. Some other notable issues is the nose slamming on arrival. I haven't landed it yet, Activision, so we'll keep that in mind. I'll try to hold the nose up as long as possible. Hey, we're close to our top of the descent. I'm just gonna hit VNAV and I'm gonna hit autopilot, and we'll wish and wish me luck. Are there any good sound packs for Zebo? You don't need one, honestly, bro. I mean, I don't think you need one. I've always thought the Zebo had one of the best sounds all around. Actually, there was. I take that back. I think no. Was that for Zebo or was that for the PMDG? I think the one I'm thinking about was there was a PMDG sound pack. I think there is a Zebo sound pack out there. So if you don't like the Zebo sounds for whatever reason, then I think there is a pack you can get to replace them. But I personally have always liked them. But it's been a while, so I don't really remember. Alright, so we're on VNAV Alt. We should be leveling off at 32. And about a mile, we should be descending now to whatever I set this to. So hold on. So top of descent's coming up right now. There it is, top of drop. This has VNAV alt. Let's see what happens here. I have the altitude set to a lower altitude, so it should descend on its own. And I believe we can go all the way down to 5,000 for our final approach fix. We'll watch it and see. So far, it's doing nothing. I'm just gonna hit VNAV again. I'm gonna turn it off, turn it back on. There it is. Now it says VNAV path. That's what I wanted. VNAV path. Yep, and it's descending. You think Boris is making a 737 sound pack? Oh man, that would be good. For PMDG, I assume? That'd be really good. You agree Zibo has the best default sounds. PMDG has some of the worst, but that one does have a free pack. I wouldn't say it's the worst. I definitely wouldn't say PMDG is the worst sound pack. Not. I just think the PMDG pack, by default, is just not cinematic. That makes sense? Like, I think they probably give you a fairly accurate sound to what it sounds like to be in the cockpit of a 737 during every phase of flight, which is probably pretty quiet. Like, what we want as flight simmers is we usually want we want to hear everything. We want to hear the PTU sounds, we want to hear the whine of the engines and this and that, and I don't know that you particularly hear a lot of that stuff in the cockpit, because for one, you're way ahead of the engine, you're way ahead of all that action. Now, if you're at the window seat, then of course you hear all that. And again, I personally think, as a flight simmer, I prefer when developers do give us a bit more than what we actually hear in real life. It kind of gives us a bit better experience as to the immersion. So I think if you try to go one-to-one with the sounds, you usually will disappoint everybody. Same thing on the outside view. Like, pump it up. Pump up those sounds. Pump up the bass. Like, give us some good, you know what I'm saying, engine ASMR. That's what we want. Have you heard the iFly Max default sounds? Yes, those are really good too. That's what the iFly Max. Ooh, I need to do a compare. Well, it's hard to compare because it's two very different engines, but I want to say iFly Max might have better engine sounds than Zibo. I think, matter of fact, I think iFly might have the best Boeing sounds of all the Boeings I can think of. I can't think of anyone who has a better default sound of engines from inside and outside than the iFly. Can you guys think of one? Oh yeah, the ignition, the boom. Yeah, man. I gotta fly the iFly again. I need to go back and make sure I have it updated, and we're gonna have to fly the iFly again on Microsoft 2020. Yeah, and the other sounds too. That's called sound design, my friends. Sound design. Alright, so we were descending down into Atlanta, Hartsfield, Georgia.
Every day.
Kajus Kajauskas donated £2 through Super Chat. What time is the iFly 737 CP? Ming to MSFS 2024.
First of all, Kajus, thank you for the Super Chat donation, man. I really appreciate that, and Merry Christmas to you. I don't know when the iFly Max is coming to Microsoft Flight Sim in 2024. I can't wait for it, though, man. Probably one of my favorite planes to fly right now in all of Flight Sim is the 737 Max by iFly. And I think this iFly Max, and then you put the Phoenix A321 together, and those are like the top two airliners, in my opinion, that we have in Microsoft. In Microsoft. And then 777 might be up there somewhere. Maybe top 5. Maybe. I know the A300 is up there for sure. But yeah, I don't know, man. But I'm sure they're working on it. They've been very quiet, which I think is good because they were also very quiet before they released the Max. So I know they're working on it. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take them. You have a speaker on your setup, and it's on the ground, and when you ignite the leaps, Your floor shakes. Yes, I have a butt kicker on my chair, and yeah, I feel all of it. So, can you carry on your airline pilot career mode? Yeah. I actually almost did this stream was almost gonna be a part of that, but I decided to fly a different airline, Delta today. But yeah, I almost did a flight for the pilot's life career today, but decided to do Delta.
KJFK-KATL donated £5 through Super Chat. Because I can't wait for the iFly 737 in MSFS 2024, and will you fly the DCS mission today?
First of all, again, thank you, man. As always, good to have you back, bro. Thank you for the Super Chat donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait for the iFly Max either on 2024. And will I fly the mission on DCS? Yes, I have plans to. As while we're trying to get on the ground as soon as possible, because that mission starts in less than an hour. And I may stream that as well. So it's my first time mentioning that, matter of fact. So if you guys are interested in DCS World, I am planning on, we're doing a Mad Dog DCS mission coming up at 30 past the next hour. I think there's limited space in that one too. So like if you want to fly with us, you may need to speak up on the Discord right now and let Ted know that you'll be flying, because he has only a certain amount of jets. It's a very specific mission he's created just for us for Christmas Eve to fly. So I'm hoping I can join him, and if I have time, I may throw together a stream for it too, so we can showcase it while we do it. Ted makes some really fun, really good missions, so would love to showcase that for everybody to see. But that'll be right after this stream. So after we land, I'll be scrambling on the C-17, running over to the Persian Gulf, to hop in my, I think I'm gonna fly F-16 today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fly the F-16. Hop into my F-16 to defend the Persian Gulf. A website for X-Plane models that I'm not familiar with, but I shall try this one out. Thanks for showing it to us. Which one was that, Joker? Oh, you talking about the Threshold one? Yeah, Threshold is where you want to go for all your X-Plane news, man. FS Leak's good too. FS Leak kind of covers everything. Threshold, I think, Threshold covers everything as well, but they started off as mainly a X-Plane news website. Alright, we're descending into Atlanta, coming in from the north, southbound from JFK, passing 15,000 feet. We are high. Let's get some speed brakes out. We're supposed to be at 14,000 feet right now, and we're at 15.6. We'll get the weather over in Atlanta as well. We should be okay though, because we still got to do a long downwind leg into Atlanta. Alright, so weather in Atlanta right now is showing 300 at 7 knots. Temperature is 14, dew point is -5, altimeter 3025. And I just remembered that I forgot to do de-icing back at JFK. I think we're okay. Okay, so put our standard, come out of standard, and drop that into 3025. There we go. And same thing on the right side. Plankton, you bought your first jet on DCS, the SU-27. You heard it's pretty good. Well, let me know what you think. I've actually not flown that one. I have not flown the SU-27. Oh, shoot. 3025. There it is. Alright, dope. Alright, we're descending for 5,000 feet. I don't know why it's slowing down. I guess that's okay. Yeah. We can hang out at 14 here. And I will get rid of the spoilers. Yeah, my speed brakes, for whatever reason, are reversed. I don't know why that is, but they're inverted, my axes, so. All right.
Every day.
KJFK-KATL donated £2 through Super Chat. What plane are you flying in MSFS?
What plane am I flying in Microsoft Flight Sim? Like, as of lately?
Unable to find view ID 7.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. the Caravan, I think. Like, mainly because most of the flights that I do are in career mode. So the plane I've been flying the most lately is the Caravan, because I bought a Caravan in my career mode to do cargo missions. But I like the Vision Jet a lot. And in free flight, I've been doing a lot of helicopter stuff. And if I'm not doing that, I've been I've been flying boats. I've been doing a lot of ships. There's some really good boat mods on Microsoft Flight Sim 24. It's actually a lot of fun. So I've been doing that quite a lot. But I really haven't been, like I said earlier, I haven't really been doing a lot of legit flying in 24. It's either career mode, search and rescue with the new Sky Ops for Say Intentions, or boats. I'm waiting for some updates because like I really want to, like, there's a few planes that I really do want to fly. I just can't stand the bugs in them, and it just takes the fun out of it for me. You picked up some sceneries with sales from Fly Tampa, Las Vegas, Boston, Midway, and LaGuardia. Nice. Yeah. Again, starting now through Christmas, through New Year's, there's gonna be a lot of really big sales on all the flight sims. Again, on X-Plane, on the X-Plane store, on Microsoft, all the Microsoft Flight Sim stores, on DCS as well. I mean, even Steam has some really big sales happening right now, and they're gonna be happening throughout the week. So definitely, as I always say, don't pay full price. You can pick it up on sale, definitely do so. Matter of fact, many of you guys know I play iRacing, and I haven't played in about a month or two, mainly because I've just been busy. But I want to. But my subscription like expired, and instead of paying for another month, like I was like, you know what? I don't know that I'm gonna have time to fly anyways. I'm just gonna like, you know, let it expire, and then I'll re-up later. I'm actually waiting for New Year's, because pretty much every year they do some sort of New Year's like deep sale for their yearly plan. So I'm planning on waiting for that and then just picking up at a crazy low price. That's what I'm betting on. So I don't want to pay full price for my iRacing subscription anymore. What planes would I recommend for Microsoft Flight Sim 24 to buy? Well, there's nothing to buy for 24. The marketplace is not even available, so you can't buy anything for 24. For 2020, every day.
KJFK-KATL donated £20 through Super Chat. This is my Christmas present for you from me.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, bro. By the way, you're always welcome on the farm. It's still up. I've still been out there taking care of the fields. I know you guys have been busy, but you're always welcome on the farm. Thank you, Buff. Thank you for the present, man. I really appreciate it, bro. And hopefully we'll see you here in a little bit on DCS. What else I was gonna say? Oh, recommended things to buy for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Again, there's nothing. You can't buy anything for 24. There's the marketplace is shut down. It's down. It's empty. I feel like we should be descending. I think we will. We'll just wait. I can't recommend anything. I can't recommend anything for 2020 because we just don't know what the future holds. Like, some things will get upgraded, some things you have to pay for upgrades. I don't know, man. The only thing I can really recommend is the Phoenix. The Phoenix A320, the 19, 20, 21. That's the only thing I can really recommend right now for Microsoft Flight Sim, is that. Activision, you're grinding Southwest Airlines Virtual, trying to get captain. Nice. Would I say that Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is not ready yet and wasn't on release? Absolutely. It was not even close to ready. Like, it was so obvious that it was not ready. It was so obvious. I was doing career mode, and I saw, like, I was doing a helicopter mission, and you know, like in career mode, you have like the AI people talking and saying stuff. So it was like one point where it said something 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 placeholder, something something something. Like, it literally said placeholder in the freaking audio. I was like, man, this is so broken. The PC-24, the aircraft, for the first few weeks was 100% broken. Like, it was impossible to fly it. Now I think people are flying it somehow, but it's still broken. Not fixed all the way, at least. Let's get some speed brakes out. Atlanta traffic, Delta 116 on a left downwind ways, your 8 left. Atlanta. Nice. Speed brakes are out.
Unable to find view IDA.
Yeah, look at that flex. Beyond ATC. Ooh, Beyond ATC, yeah. They're good. My personal preference is Say Intentions, which is kind of like their direct competitor. Say Intentions is also another AI ATC program. It hasn't really advanced as far on the AI physical planes taxiing around like Beyond ATC has, so they've done a good job with that. If you want to have AI ATC and traffic, but you don't want to verbally talk to ATC, Beyond ATC is definitely a better option for that as well. Beyond ATC also does not require a subscription. You pay like one fee and you get like a certain amount of like time basically to play. Once you run out of that time or characters, you will have to pay again to re-up on that again, which is one way to do it. Or you can pay a subscription to Say Intentions. It's always the same price, and you get AI ATC. You get a bunch of other really cool stuff like search and rescue and this and that. So again, I personally prefer Say Intentions, but whatever you prefer. The X-Plane pay where PC-24 flies, alright, but there could be some improvements made. Yeah, the PC-24 on X-Plane is crap too. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that one either. There is no good PC-24, sadly. And I really want to fly that plane. There is no good. But X-Plane just got a new PC-12 by Thrana Design. Really good developer. And highly recommend that. I've been considering buying it, but I'm trying to save money right now. So I haven't really bought much of anything. I'm going to put us in heading mode here. We go heading select. We'll get slowed down if you don't mind. We intervene. Let's get down like 190 and make our base turn in just a little bit. No rush, Dre. I still prefer the Zebo over this, but again, if you like all the different variants, then yeah, maybe you'll like this. All right, drag required. I already got drag out. Let's go to the init page. We're doing this a little too late, but all good. We'll use flaps 30, 153 as be our approach speed. Good. Auto brakes will go to. We'll just use 2. We'll use 1. Atlanta has a nice long runway, so I should have plenty of room to land. Now we're at 7,000 feet. We have 2,700 feet to lose before we get to that final approach fix. So I'm actually going to start turning and slowing down right now. There we go. Down to 5,000. We'll attempt to catch the localizer. Localizer here and 8 left in Atlanta. It's going to be 109.3. Which I forgot in Boeing it is not auto program, so I gotta do that myself. So we'll do that now. 109.3. It's now active. We'll do it on the other side too. I always kind of back it up. 193. That's good. Don't need that. Let's go to our CRS, which should be 095. Keep that heading coming. Keep turning. And keep descending. Why are you stopping descending? What are you doing, plane? Actually do one thing. Alright, there it is. Descending. We were slow enough for flaps. We'll hit flaps 5. Flaps check for flap 5. Alright, looking much better. Alright, so we're now 18 DME. Atlanta traffic left base to final 18 miles 08 left Atlanta. Thank you, United Airlines 23. Appreciate it so much. What was I doing? We're good on that. All right, we're gonna be below the glide slope. That's what we need. That's what we want.
1,000 to go.
Main lights are all on. Why's my pump off? Flight 10 seats for landing. Alright, we're in arm approach mode. Which I think is this button. Nope, that's altitude hold. Is it that button? No, it's this button. Yep, that's the one. Might be this one. Nope, it was the other one. Yeah, that's it. Again, if you're just joining us, I don't have like text on my autopilot, so I'm trying to remember by memory what button does what. But I think I just pressed the approach button. It is just locked onto the VOR, which is the localizer, which is good. You also have the glide slope showing up there, which means I hit the approach button, which is good. Alright, we are on a 13-mile final into Atlanta, 08 left from the new scenery by Nimbus Simulations. Oh, no wonder nobody can hear me. On the wrong frequency. Atlanta traffic. Delta 116, 12-mile final, 08 left, Atlanta. There we go. Where are the buttons? I know, Raul. I was just saying that. Alright, remove the speed brakes. I think we just caught the glide slope. We did. So they did mention there might be a bug with the glide slope capture, but it looks like it's working. Right, we'll slow down for 153. And put those speed brakes back out because we're descending and getting that speed back. Alright, so real quick before landing checks, we are 9-mile final. Auto brakes are at 1 for landing. Land lights are on. Cabin's been notified and seated. We can get one more notch of flaps here, I think. Ooh, we're just in the line. We're close.
Unable to find view ID.
Just realized that the Christmas music is still playing in the background. Softly. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn the sounds up for landing. So enjoy. Alright, 7 miles out, gears coming down. Wait, hold on. Gears down, indicating 3 green. I have visual in the airport. We're on a 5-mile final. There it is, flaps 30. Alright, chat. Alright, we're on speed. My aircraft. Alright, I want to throttle too. Atlanta traffic. Delta 116, short final, 8 left. A little fast. Crosswind, left to right.
400. 300. 200.
Drifting.
100.
Oh, it's just coming down fast.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Hold it.
10.
We are down. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're sitting lower to the ground than I thought we were supposed to be. I flared really early.
Before you leave the aircraft, please be sure to check your seat pocket, the overhead bins, and the floor area around your seat for any personal articles you may have brought on board. We'd like to thank you for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board today and look forward to serving you again soon. Thank you and have a great day.
Wait, there are cabin sounds. Why didn't we hear those on Why didn't we hear those when we took off? There is, I don't have any announcement mod that's built into the plane. Atlanta traffic, Delta 116, clear. Await left, taxi in the parking. Atlanta. Alright, we're down. Flaps gonna come up. Nice, that was nice. That was a nice little landing. Do I think Zebo's better? Yeah, I do. But that's my personal opinion. Others may disagree. Alright, they said AVO Man gave us a gate earlier. It was like Echo Concourse E. I don't know where that is. You guys are gonna have to tell me where that's at. Are we crossing 8 right? Looks like we are. Right, let's not go that way. Let me get my chart, find out where we are. We need to get to the gate ASAP. We got places to be. Yeah, we'll take the next one. Definitely not getting great FPS here. Not great FPS. I will take Delta. Concourse E is going to be right off of Foxtrot, which is good. Nice. Welcome to Atlanta. I'm looking forward to seeing that replay. Hopefully the replay doesn't crash. Alright, we're gonna hurry over to the gate, we'll watch a replay, and we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here. Yeah, so this is the updated Nimbus Simulations Atlanta for X-Plane 12. They added taxiway whiskey, or ramp whiskey, whichever they call it. Atlanta traffic, Delta 116 crossing 8 right. Atlanta. Thank you, Swim Club. Alright, let's see. Concourse E is going to be off to the right. Here. We'll take the next one though. There's a tower. Yeah, my FPS is definitely not doing too good here. I have my settings on max. Alright, land lights off. Strobe lights off, flaps up, APU's on, auto brake off, brakes, good. You would need a better RTX card before you get to try this. Let's pick any gate at Echo. Do a nice Southwest taxi over there. Yeah, I have a 4090, and I'm struggling on max at least. If I turn my settings down, I'm sure like 1 notch, it'll probably still look good, which is what I normally would do at like a large airport like this. And I know now that's what I'm gonna need to do when I come back to Atlanta in the future. Alright, so Concourse E is gonna be here on the left, I think. CPU is good too, man. My CPU is a really good CPU, so I shouldn't have a CPU bottleneck. Shouldn't is a keyword. I was gonna park. We'll come down. We'll kind of go towards the middle. Take a look at the airport. Oh shoot. Taking a peek. It's my first time actually seeing the updated airport. I want to see it for myself. It does look good though. I mean, I'm not getting good performance, but it looks good. See Atlanta downtown in the distance. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. When people update their scenery to actually be using the new X-Plane 12 like features, they look good. And sadly, not very many developers who make the big airports have come back to update their scenery to actually support the new features. Now, their old airport still works in X-Plane 12, but they don't have the new they don't have the new ground reflections and the new weather textures and stuff like that. I don't have any of that new stuff that X-Plane 12 brought. And so if you're flying an out-of-date scenery, you're just basically flying X-Plane 11. Alright, we're gonna park here. Yeah, Lufthansa, they basically re-released it. I think they updated it, made it compatible with X-Plane 12, but they re-released the LevelUp 737. Alright, we're gonna park here. Got people walking around the terminal. Pretty cool. And we'll stop here. I'm going to leave the engines running. And we're going to rewind back, watch the replay, and then I got to go. What time is it? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta Hartsfield. Hopefully you enjoyed our flights. Our landing rating was... Let's check when we get off of VATSIM. Disconnect there. Our landing rating ended up being, does it say? It doesn't say. 228. So not bad. I'll take that. An airliner, I'm cool with that. Anything below 250, I think is a pretty decent landing as far as the FPS goes. Alright, let's see if I can get replay mode to go without crashing. Sometimes that happens. Let's see. How do I do it? Flight. View, flight, yeah, toggle replay mode. There we go. And I'm just gonna rewind. There we go. I like how even the people in the terminals are like. Alright, I'm too impatient for that. Okay, there we go. And play. Here we go. That's not what I do. Alright, let's see how we did. Landing into Atlanta. Bro, they were telling me that the nose gear slammed on the ground. They were saying that the nose gear was like as a bug where the nose gear slams on the ground. I didn't get that at all in this landing. Earl is asking, you understand it's operating on the new Zebo platform, but how does it fly? I feel like it flies just fine. It feels fine. I mean, just like every other aircraft in X-Plane, it feels good. So I have no particular complaint about how it flew. And I did a decent amount of hand flying. Now, the autopilot gave me a lot of problems in the flight, but the actual hand flying of the plane never was an issue for me. Never was an issue. Well, the 900 is supposed to feel a little heavy because it's a 900. I don't know how the rest of the fleet feels though, like the 800, 600, stuff like that. There's a Renaissance Hotel on the left. And skirt. Nice, okay. I say this every time I play X-Plane. X-Plane has the most satisfying landings to watch. It really does. Alright, one more time guys from the flyby view, and then I really do have to go. We may be back live here in just like 15 minutes again for a DCS live stream as we fly with the guys on a mission. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in that. If not, then Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. I should be back before Happy New Year. I should be streaming possibly like the day after Christmas or sometime this week. So we will be live throughout the holiday if I can. All right, here we go. Last one, chat. Last one. Oh, I'm gonna crank the sound up, guys. I'm gonna say bye now. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. This is the LevelUp 737 NG. Now available for free. Link is in the description if you want to give it a try in X-Plane 12. I want to congrats them for releasing it. Personally, again, my preference is Zebo, but I think it's a great option if you want to fly the other variants of the 737. All right, sound up. I pressed the wrong button and I screwed up. It's okay. I couldn't hear the reversers anyways. I want to hear the reversers. So we'll get like right here where the reversers are all kicked out. And then I'll run it again so we can actually hear the reversers as they come. And then everything else just sounded kind of like nothing was happening. But yeah, you can get it from Threshold's website or forum, completely free. And let me know what you think of it when you do get a chance to try it out. I'm just happy that we're seeing some more action, some more movement, some more planes on X-Plane. And so if you're developing for X-Plane, keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up. X-Plane is not dead. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. You got 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm out. We out of here. See you.